with a woman, then the amongst them is shaitan. So when in one room, a woman and a man, they both are not married to each other, they are married to each other. They both are sitting together. Then amongst them, the third between them is shaitan. What does that mean? Third amongst shaitan. Somehow he's gonna throw something in both minds. Then you say this to her, or you look at her this way, or you look at her this way, or you look at him this way. Something is going to happen. You started with Milad Mahfil, let's say, or you started with a sister. Huh? This way, Shaitan will get you together. Huh? Or you went to teach a Quran. Huh? You went to teach a Quran, or you went to teach her something. And the parents of the house are they dumb? Close, like yo, yeah, Maulvi, take my daughter there in the room. No one is. Is he prophet? No. He's a banda, he's a normal person. Of course, sins can be committed. Shaitan is going to come to them. So if you have only coming to your house, or imams are coming to your house, they should be sitting there where people are crossing over, just normally just going through your living room, let's say, and doors are open. No doors are closed, no blinds are closed. Everything should open. So, thinking, if she's your sister, she is your sister. Biological sister, not stepsister. Stepsister is not sister, remember that. So your stepsister married to one woman and he's got two boys from that woman. And father married to another woman, he got two sisters. Now those two sisters cannot marry to the man is a different thing. Like a woman married to one person and she got two girls with that person. Now woman married to another man. Another stepsister. Stepsister that people they do, they adopt children. They adopt children. And when they adopt children, they don't understand one thing, that one day they are gonna grow up. So if your adopted girl, that girl is your real father or is a stranger, non-mahram. That's all it is. So if someone has adopted a girl and she was 3 years old, she was 2 years old, she was 1 year old, and now they have adopted that girl and now she grown up in that house, and now she's let's say 12 years old or 13 years old, she's non-mahram to father, that stepfather. She has to do parda. He's the one who nurtured her. And of course, he's thinking she's my daughter. Well, heart may be soft, but Islam says you can't even touch her. Again, all those rulings are mentioned yesterday. You can't touch her, can't hug her, nothing at all you can do. And she has to do parda from the man. Now let's go opposite. If you adopted a boy, now that boy, as soon as he hits the age of puberty, he becomes 12, 13 years old, he is non-mahram to the mother. The mother is a stepmother, is non-mahram to the mother. And we don't understand these things. No, he's my son. No. Islam says your biological sons are your sons. Otherwise, other sons are not your sons. So you have to be very careful in this before you adopt children. Now, Rasulullah says that for one of you to be stabbed in the head with a knife is better for him than he touches a woman who is not permissible for him. So Rasulullah says it is better. It is preferable for you to go get knife and stab yourself in your head. Go get knife, stab yourself in your head, rather than you go and touch some non-mahram woman. That you go and touch a non-mahram woman, or you go hug that girl, non-mahram girl, go and stab yourself. It is better, because when you stab yourself in your head, what's going to happen? Most likely you're going to die. Bullet in head or knife in head, it kills you. Rasul says it is better for you than killing your iman. Because when a girl comes, your iman is gone. Okay? Your iman is gone. So it is better for you to go physically, you are gone, rather than your iman is gone. This is how difficult a situation is. That you should not be doing that. And you know, for us it's a normal thing. You're probably thinking, oh, it's so hard and so difficult, Islam. I hug all the girls and nothing comes in my heart. It will come in your heart. One day it will come in your heart. Or if it doesn't come in your heart, it will come in her heart. Or if it doesn't come in her heart, it's your heart, but the other people are watching. Tomorrow when she gets married, what's going to happen? Things don't stop there. Oh, she used to do this in schools. Then she corrupted her image, and she's going to find difficulty later on. I have many girls, to be honest, they do. Mothers found us and they tell us that this is what happening, and no one wants to marry our daughter, and just because of these things, because the boys are talking about her outside, because this is what she used to do. So girls, you need to be very careful when you go uni, when you go college, that don't do these kind of वो उर्दू में क्या कहते हैं रंग रलियां. Nowadays girls they're making TikTok videos, all that they got scarf on, tight jeans, and they're dancing as well, and they don't understand these things, and after that they're sitting there they're crying. Okay, this happened to me and that happened to me. You ask for trouble. When you're gonna ask for trouble, of course, whoever guarantees me the chastity of what is between his legs, whoever guarantees me whatever is between his legs and between his teeth, like his private part and his tongue, I guarantee him paradise. So if you give Rasulullah, you give me, he talking to Sahaba who have promised Jannah. Rasulullah said, you guarantee me what is between your legs, that you're going to protect yourself, your modesty, and what is between your teeth, that your tongue don't speak foul language, don't swear at other people, especially when you are with your friends. When you're in masjid, you are very careful, but when you are with your friend, what language are you speaking? That doesn't mean that Imam Sahib is not there, that doesn't mean that Ustad is not there, that does not mean that your parents are not there, that Allah is not there as well. Remember, every word you speak, this is very scary statement coming from Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Every word you speak, angels are writing all those words. So here you are swearing right now, and then when you go to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you open your book. Here is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, here is Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and all the prophets are standing there. What you are reading there? Swear words. So basically, if you are swearing here, you will be swearing on the day of judgment too. See? It's not going to stop. Allah will give you a book. Allah will say, Ikra kitabak. Here is your book, Ikra kitabak. Today, you are enough to do your own accountability. Go read now. And if you are here, F all the time, there you will be doing F as well, right in front of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And then you say, no, Rasulullah is going to save me. Rasul will be listening all your F. Here you are using foul language, and there you will be using foul language. Here you are reading Quran. Here you are reading Naat all the time. There, imagine if I give example to all when I'm doing this lecture, go side. I give them example. I said, this time we sitting here, I'm giving you lecture, talking about Allah and Rasul, staying inside the boundary and Sharia. Imagine if this time opens up in my book on the day of judgment, what I will be doing? I will be doing lecture on that day, Rasul. Talking about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is Rasul. If you do this here, you will be doing the same thing there. If you do bad things here, you will be doing the bad things there as well. Here you read Quran, here you read Hadith, there will be reading Hadith. Here you are swearing all the time, there you will be swearing all the time. Who's going to save you then? Because you want Rasulullah to save you, isn't it? So make sure one word comes out from your mouth. It's written in the book. And there you will be saying the word right in front of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You talking to girls, and there Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you'll have to talk to girls basically on that whole the conversation. All that conversation you will be telling Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Then Allah will say, okay, that's fine. Nothing is hidden. You tell me now which side you're going to go. And remember, the fire is not, sometimes, I'm not saying put your hand in the fire. No. Never mind fire of this dunya. Put hand when your mom is making tea, the Pakistani tea, the boiling water. Just put your hand, never mind even putting hand in the water. Just put your hand for 5 to 6 seconds just on the steam coming out. So not water, so not fire, not the water, just the steam. And I'm talking about only 5 seconds, 10 seconds. You know the fire of hellfire? How much hotter is than this dunya? 70 times more. 70 times more hotter than this dunya. Subhanallah. And when 70 number comes, that means unlimited. You always listen 70 hura will come, 70 this will come, 70 times you read this 70. When the word 70 comes, the figure 70 comes, our scholars say that means unlimited. Because that's normally this letter is used, this number is used in Arabic. That 70 times like betahasha. Yaar tanu main 10 bari aake mana ho ja. We say in Punjabi, tanu 10 bari aake. You never actually said 10 times. I told you so many times. Don't mess about. You still doing it. 70 darje, 70 this. 70 means unlimited. Like 70 times in, you do one neki in this month of Ramadan, you will get 70 times. 70 times now definitely, because coming from Rasulullah. But maybe it's going to be 700 times. 7,000 times. So, The fire of that day is going to be very hot. So before it's too late, change yourself. Month of Ramzan is here. The month of Ramzan comes to change you. If you're still not changing yourself, then there is no hope for you. Because this is the month of Ramzan where shaitan is locked. When shaitan is locked and the boy said, how come we still messing about? That's you. You're the only one who's open. Shaitan is locked. When shaitan wasn't there, who made him shaitan then? When shaitan wasn't there, putra kadake karna band karna. When shaitan wasn't there, who made him shaitan? His own nafs. You remember, jinns and humans, they have desires. Amara is the one, Amar. It comes from Amar. It gives you hukam. It encourages you to do the wrong things. It encourages you to go against the teachings of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and go against the teachings of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. It encourages you. This is called nafs amara. And that's what every human has got inside him. It depends how much you fed your nafs. If you've been feeding all year, listening to shaitan, listening to him. And that shaitan is locked, you're on autopilot now. You're still messing about. You're still doing all the wrong things. That's the reason you can't stop yourself. If this month it's like a boot camp, if you train yourself, rest of the 11 months, I'm telling you, you're good. The rest of the 11 months are good. That month when it comes, Ramzan, for all your life, doing all those things, then remember, I talked about that boy who was sitting on the day of judgment, and why he was doing Ya'addu Yadaihi. He was eating his hands. He was biting his hand with stress. And that could be you, I'm telling you. And to be honest, most of the youth today, I always say, most of the youth today will be that. Most of the youth will be doing that. Allah subhanahu already has given us. Because Dajjal is coming out. He's about to come out. It's just about. Because all the signs are completed. For Dajjal to come out, pretty much every sign is completed. The signs he gave, the signs that Rasulullah gave, because Dajjal met some Sahaba as well, and all the signs coming from Tamim Dari Radiyallahu anhu hadith, pretty much everything. He said the garden of Baysan, that's the first thing was burnt by when the inhabitants of these people who went there, Jews went there, and they burnt that. They know what they're doing. They burnt that down. That's gone. Then there was another one, the second sign was, but the third sign is Sea of Galilee, Darai Tabariya. When that dries up, then the Dajjal said, with the permission of Allah subhanahu, I will come out. And that's what. Look at it. Go and do Google search. In चीजों के लिए तैयार हैं आप. कल दजाल निकला तो मत वजी हुआ है. I'm telling you, Dajjal is about to come out. And what Dajjal will say, he will know your weakness. You want Range Rover and you're mad for Range Rover. You want money and you're mad for money. You're looking for a house and you're mad for looking for a house. The one is you're looking for, I'm a God. Slowly manipulate you and you'll start believing in God, in him. So control your desires. Anyone who can control his desires, he can defeat the Dajjal. So that's the reason. Another reason I say, the boys, young boys, they all think, yeah, let the Dajjal come on, I'm going to do this. You can't even control one girl when you see girl. You can't even control yourself. You're going to control the Dajjal. With the Dajjal, I tell you one thing. With the Dajjal, the fight is going to be the mentally. Your mind fight is going to play with your mind. It's not going to be no muscles. The army of Imam Mahdi alayhi salam, not the Lucha Lafange, who don't even know how to control them. The Dajjal, they will be with the Dajjal. There you go. Rasulullah says, when the Dajjal will enter try to enter in Medina, Makkah, he won't be able to. Then he will stay outside. There's a mountain. I think I'll make videos as well of that mountain. And they already made a palace there. Palace of the Dajjal. You put Palace of the Dajjal in your Google and they will come up Palace of the Dajjal. So they have already made that. So they have already prepare everything for him. So he will stay there with his army, 3 miles away from Medina. And 3 Zalzale will come. 3 Zalzale will take place in Medina Sharif. First, second, third earthquake. And then all the munafiqeen, hypocrite Muslims. They will be Muslims, but hypocrite Muslims. Muslim by names. Just by name they are Muslim. Like most of the youth, I always say. Most of the youth is Muslim by name. They become very good when they come in masjid. They try to be. But when they are out, they should see themselves how they are behaving. You know, our scholar said, when you want to see you are a good Muslim, when you want to see you are a good Muslim, see how you are when you are alone in your home. In front of everyone, you're going to say, Assalamu alaikum. Your tajweed is going to be amazing. At home, you're doing. In front of everyone, you're going to drink water as well. You're going to sit down, 3 sips, everything. You're going to Assalamu alaikum. At home, how you behaving with your parents, how you behaving with yourself when no one is home, how you behaving with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. They are rights of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Are you doing something haram at home when your parents are not there? So Dajjals, who's going to recognize Imam Mahdi alayhi salam anyway? Or they're going to be scholars who are going to recognize Imam Mahdi alayhi salam. And who's going to be behind Imam Mahdi? They're going to be scholars, knowledgeable people, because they will be able to understand Dajjal, how he's going to fight with you. Because many people will become non-Muslim. He's just going to say that I'll buy this for you. Believe in me. Come join me. As soon as you join him, you become a non-Muslim. So he's coming out. Get your children ready. When they destroy Masjid Aqsa, they're going to build third temple. They call third temple. As soon as they make third temple, the Dajjal is going to come out. As soon as 6 rabbis I know, they say that the Jayyad rabbis, very good rabbis, they say we have already seen the Dajjal. We are just waiting for him to come out. It's a matter of time if we're going to bring him out. His gloves are already ready. It's everything. They don't want to hide. They don't scare from anyone. The gates of the third temple are already ready, made of gold. Right? Everything is ready. The priest chair is ready. Our scholars say, how come they're preparing they're preparing themselves and the speed has gone so fast? It means something is happening behind the scenes. They are ready. As soon as it comes down, you really think you can control yourself? You think you can defeat Dajjal? But defeating Dajjal, God, let's say you defeat yourself here? Can you defeat Shaitan here? If you can defeat Shaitan on TikTok, if you can defeat Shaitan on Facebook or on any social media, you will be able to defeat. Because before Dajjal comes, his system will be running. Before Dajjal comes, the Dajjali system will be running. Right now, the Dajjali system is running. One word order. What is that? It's all is running already. He's just gonna land in the system and he's gonna start running the system again. 20,000 times worse. Rasulullah says, Aisha Siddiqa says, Prophet used to make dua. Now, let me tell you how powerful Dajjal will be. Our Prophet Muhammad used to make dua, oh Allah, protect me from the fitna of Dajjal and take me before Dajjal comes. If Dajjal comes, the Rasulullah says, if Dajjal comes, if he is coming from right side, Rasulullah says, run to the left side. Don't try to go near, or he is going to take your iman away. Yeah, now again, Rasulullah is talking about weak people. Idhar nas ja udhar, tum pehli teri mat bajji hundi hai. Tum to Pepsi da ko can de tu apna iman bej de ude par. But yes, those people who are strong iman, you go towards him, fight with him. But for the only strong people, I always say that someone is drowning and you don't even know swimming and tumi jump mari hua kapde la ke. He is drowning and you drowning too with him. Yeah, if you know how to swim, then go and jump and try to save him. Otherwise, you think the Dajjal is coming, for you guys, definitely run that side. Because I know youth, subhanallah, nowadays, they don't even Dajjal. Anyways, not all of you, alhamdulillah. So, guarantee paradise. Whoever guarantees me, Rasulullah says, you have two things. One, what is in between his legs, your private parts. If you give guarantee to Rasulullah private parts, you only use there where it is halal. Like when you get married, then you go to your wife. And between or when you got married and you go to your husband, or what is in between your teeth, your tongue, you're not speaking foul language or wrong things and everything, and you're backbiting, lying, accusing people, and all the time. If you give me guarantee of these two things, I give you guarantee of Jannah. Our scholar says that means this is the most difficult thing. Why? Because Jannah is not easy. Jannah is not easy. It's very difficult. The reason Rasulullah control these two things, these are the only two things people can't control. Especially nowadays, how much fitna is going on outside. So may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect all of us from fitna of Dajjal. Now, Rasulullah says, the one who commits an illegal sexual intercourse, at the time he's committing, he's not believer. Hadith of Rasulullah. So when he's committing sexual intercourse, he's not believer at the time of committing it. Let's say you committing and you die. That happens, people. You committed and you die. You died as a non-believer. Of course, believer, when Prophet says, that's not like you become kafir, you become non-Muslim. Your belief, you become very weak belief person. Okay? So that's all it is. It's not like you commit that and you become non-Muslim. Now, main thing I'm going to talk about. Reasons Why do youngsters engage in haram relationships? Why do youngsters engage in haram relationships? That is for parents who are listening at home. That is the parents who are sitting here. And that's going to be for you as well. All of you. So lack of knowledge, that's the very first thing. Lack of knowledge. The most young Muslims today are not informed about the importance of staying away from the opposite sex. Most of the youth, they are not. You have been thrown into hellfire. You have been thrown into a community which you have never faced before, and you are never trained. You don't come to these kind of lectures. You don't even know how to handle when a girl comes and just talks to you. That you lower your gaze. Oh, that's fine. You don't even lower your gaze. Why? This is my first. Right? Oh, I like your clothes. Right? By the way, what city you from? Oh, I'm from that city. What street from you? Oh, I'm from that street as well. Just prolonging conversation. Why you want prolonged conversation? And if he says, well, okay, yeah, what city you are? I said, no, forget city. Tell me where my room is. Tell me that. You're gonna prolong conversation. You asking for trouble. So basically, you wanted to prolong the conversation. So if you are, girls, I always say, boy can never say to you anything until you give him way towards yourself. Tell him off. I'm telling you one thing. Women are very strong. Their voice, very strong. You tell him, oi, your oi is more than enough for him. He won't turn around. I'm telling you, he won't turn around. Your voice is more than enough. If he says, you are smiling, it's okay, that's fine. You are basically giving him a number, basically. Yeah, next time when you come, please take my number as well. He said, okay, you can take my number. So next time, whenever I get lost, I will ask you. You already lost. And you made him got lost as well. They both are lost now. So these things, don't think they are little things. They are not small things. You already started committing zina. La taqrabu zina. You already committed zina. Going to someone asking for help, that's no problem. You go ask him help. Rasulullah says, when woman is talking, the hadith is not here actually. When woman talks to non-mahram, bring the sakhti in your voice. Make your voice a bit hard. Not, how are you? You okay? And the voice goes even more down. How are you? Okay? Yeah, I'm okay. How are you? You okay? See how much the difference it makes. Yeah, what do you want, brother? You okay? Do you want to go this way? I'm telling you, the brother is going to run away. The brother is never going to see you. Next time he's going to see you, he's going to say, she's my puppy. Right? Or maybe worse than my puppy. You ask for trouble, or you can get rid of trouble. You cannot blame anyone. No, but he's phoning me now. No one. I'm telling you, if he's phoning you, definitely you gave him some way. That's why he's phoning you. If he's texting you, he's definitely texting you because you gave him some way. Otherwise, no one can phone you, no one can message you. There are many ways. Phone police. Tell your husband. Tell your brother. How come you are hiding? You are hiding because there is something in your heart then. Something mom pagal baithe. You doing something wrong, you definitely gave him way. Then baad jaga बेचारे मोड़े ने जुतियां पहन लगी होंदियां हैं वो मोड़े ने जुतियां पहन लगी पहला 10 दिहाड़े तू पसंद ही नहीं है उन्हें तो बेचारा एंड ते हलवा तुसी रखोगे किसी सामने तूने तो खानी है फिर पागल बनाया होंदा लोकां ने. And then they like Masuma, everyone said, no, but that's what happened. No, oh my God, I'm the Masuma one. Abba भी नाल बैठे होंदे जी मेरी धी पहला तू तक वड्डी जेड़ी ओ एक्ट्रेस बनी सी पहला हैं हुण मोमना बन के बैठी है ओ पूरी एक्ट्रेस बन के ठमक के बाद टुरन लगी सी तो उन्हें पहले समझावें यार हुण तुम धी दे स्यापे पै गए. Right? So it's parents' responsibility to guide their children towards the right path. Parents' responsibility. It is our responsibility to teach your children. Yeah, leave your girls here. Leave your boys here. We're going to train them inshallah and we are doing alhamdulillah. But if you are hypocrite yourself, that your daughters are coming here with scarf, but when they go home and they go wedding, then you take the scarf off, then there is no hope. So don't say that this is drama. Drama lagaya ke maa bachyan nu maste pe jana. Your kids are never going to be sorted. They messed up. They're going to get worse. Why? Because you are the one who are actually teaching them. Madrasa is drama. The reality is at home. Why? Because you put the drama on, you come in a masjid, when you come home, then the reality starts. This is the real world. That's the reason your kids never do the batta, and then at 21, 22 years old, then you're running after Imam. Imam said, do something for my daughter. You are the one who messed your daughter up. You are the one who go sort your daughter. We don't have no taweez to sort your daughter out. The wall you built in her mind, the thick concrete wall, it cannot be never be broken within 1 second or with one. You're gonna bring your daughter to me there, and I'm gonna do boom. Hi, Mom, Saab. There you go, scarf, and 5 times here. I'm gonna see the scarf as well, everything. चले बने अपने पागल बना दे. Go on. Huh? No, don't talk about any personality. Direct personality you should not be talking about. Yeah, collectively we can talk that any peer who's there and you know he's not following the Sharia, then you should not be following the person. Who's following the Sharia? Anyone who has less, anyone who's extending his hair more than his shoulders, is committing haram. Okay, it basically omitting the shape of girls. Anyone who wears more than one ring is haram. Muhammad Sunnah clearly mentioned in Quran that anyone who wears more than one ring, a ring has to have stone on it for male, not for female, for male. And the many conditions are mentioned many times. But anyway, more than one ring, the peer is not peer. Don't go to him. Peeran the chakrai piyai na karo. Ajkal most of them are dabbe. We call them dabbe peer. They're just they dodge. That's all there. And most of the women go. Any peer comes. Tell me, majority of people who go there. Tell me, you tell me. It's gonna be woman. मेरे पुत्र दी लत नू हो गया, मेरा पुत्र पास नहीं पिया हुंदा, मेरा पुत्र 3 दिहाड़ी तो रोटी नहीं खान लग्या, लगदा किसी ब्लैक जादू कर दिता है, काला जादू कर दिता, मेरा हस्बैंड मेरा गाल नहीं पिया करता, कालू जादू हो गया. You already made your mind up. Now when you're gonna come to me, my business is what, how let's say I'm dealing with black magic. Let's say I'm dealing with black magic. Yeah, remind me, I'm gonna start from it. This is very important.
أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله حي على الصلاة حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح حي على الفلاح الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله اللهم رب هذه الدعوة التامة والصلاة القائمة آت سيدنا محمدا الوسيلة والفضيلة والصدق الرفيع والمقام الذي وعدته وارزقنا شفاعته
So what I was talking about?
How most of the followers of the Dajjal were girls. About the Pira in it.
Noor? And what your brother's doing? That's Noor's brother. Why? Okay. So when most of the ladies are going to be behind the Dajjal, because when you go there, whenever the peer comes, anything comes, you are very emotional. Emotionally, you guys are weak. Anything happens in your family, something happens, you start running after peers. That's the first thing you guys do. Don't do that. Is Allah is not there? Is Allah not? Don't you believe in Allah? Ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Eh? Read namaz. We don't read namaz. We don't read Quran. We don't want to do these things. We want shortcuts. We want to go to Peer Sahib. Peer Sahib is doing this. Peer Sahib holds the dunya the chateya badmash hoga. I'm not saying I don't believe in peace. Yeah, but today's peace, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect us from those people. I'm telling you. Tell me, let's say this is where I was. Okay, let's say you are saying black magic. I've got black magic done upon me. Now, my job is how I earn money. I earn money curing black magic. You come to me, Imam Sahib, check, I've got black magic. What am I going to say? No? Of course he's going to say, yes, it is. Or if it's not, then you can clearly see. But if there's a small problem, he's going to say it's a big problem. Because he wants to make money. Maybe another scholar, you know what they say? Amazing. They give beautiful example. They said, the Mufti Sahib I follow. He says, ladies, when they come to me, they say, Imam Sahib, or Mufti Sahib, check karo. Black magic nahi. Then I tell them, nahi. I check everything. No, it's not. Nikwari fair check karo. And then they check again. Then it's nothing. No, Baba, I think you're getting wrong. Do one more time. You're that desperate to listen. Yes, black. Then I say, just for joke, I say, yeah, black magic done it funny. Yeah, Manu pata si ye kala jadoo kite hona. And then you what the people they say, yeah, the lady is from your family. Her name starts with Kha. And then there you go. You went home. Today, that day, you're not gonna make no handi. And you making, if you gobi, that's gonna become dal because you're thinking what Kha starts with what name? Kha for Khalda, just my puppy. It's definitely her. Kha, that's the only one person. There you go. Peer Sahib got good money. ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਘਰ ਸਿਆਪਾ ਪੈ ਗਿਆ ਉੱਥੋਂ ਲੜਾਈਆਂ ਝਗੜੇ ਖਾਨਦਾਨ ਫਟ ਮਰਿਆ ਹਰ ਚੀਜ਼ ਹੋ ਗਈ ਸਟਾਰਟ ਕਿੱਥੋਂ ਆਇਆ your own bad thought, your own evil thought, because of your own weaknesses. Shaitan got you. Never come in the trap of shaitan. This is a trap of shaitan. People want to make money out of this. Right? So make sure you guys don't do that. Anyways, acha, next. So that is lack of what? Video. Please. Give him phone. Please, anyone. No, not this one. Zan. Video. May give phone to Amidin, please. Don't ishare bhi na samajh lagde. Acha, why? So lack of knowledge. Most young, this parents' responsibility to do that. Yes. Yeah, very good question. Can black magic be worked without the will of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? Let me tell you one thing. Nothing can work if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has not written for you. If Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has written some difficulty, musibah or taklif in your life that will come upon you, they can never be stopped. And if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has not written anything, any difficulty, any problem in your life, it will never come to you. But if you say, yes, but that person did black magic upon me, that means you are saying the person was more powerful than Allah. Allah wrote it that this should not be happening to this man. And you are saying that man did it. So he rubbed it off Allah's destiny, Allah's taqdeer, and he made his own taqdeer. So basically you are not very far from kufr then. We don't understand these things, that where actually we are going. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said to his own biological cousin brother, Abdullah bin Abbas, he said, oh Abdullah bin Abbas, that if the whole dunya, every single person in the dunya get together at one point to harm you, he can only harm you that much as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has written for you. No more than that. If the whole dunya get together at one point to benefit you, then they can only benefit you that much as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has written for you. No one can benefit you, no one can harm you until Allah wants that to happen. Otherwise, black magic was done upon Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave permission, then that happened. Nothing can happen to you until Allah decrees. And everything can happen to you until Allah decrees. Many people, you know what we think, namaz na padhi ta idhar lage. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam used to read namaz, black magic still was done upon him. Rasulullah, he is the one who's always reading Quran. He is the one who brought Quran. He is the one who's Sayyidul Anbiya. He is the one who's Mustafa, Mujtaba, Habib Allah. Allah loves Rasulullah. Only man ever came in history. Only man in future as well who saw Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala within his own eyes. Black magic was done upon him as well. Look at his life full of difficulties. Sanu thodi musibat saada phone tut jaya sade dil band ho jande. It's not that ke those people were so superhuman. It's because we become very soft. We become very soft. Yes.
Sorry, I know you said this yesterday, but can you repeat for everyone else about how songs are connected to
Yeah, I did that. That's a long subject. How songs are connected to devil. I gave the whole series to all of them. Watch all those research on songs. Alton Johns, he says that Michael Jackson went mad. Hannah Montana or jehdi kudi theek hondi si udi mat baj gaya. They all say we make a contract with devil, and we make signature with our blood. We sell ourselves. How come they're going sky high? Because they sell them. You give something to shaitan. You know what we think? We are controlling devil. You can never control jinn. Remember that. Actually, jinn is controlling you. When jinn does something for you, black magic, meri saasu nu maar de, mere jane nu pagal kar de, us kudi nu pagal kar de. Actually, first he wants from you something. You do it. That's the reason the many Qurans were found in Pakistan. If you see that Karalu Hassan program in Pakistan, the many Qurans were found. Then woman, the Muslim, this is what shaitan will make you do. Remember, as soon as you do this kind of thing, there only one action will make you non-Muslim. Disrespecting Quran. Purposely. You know what they found Quran? That woman's menstruation blood was thrown on Quran. First shaitan wants that's it, done. My job is done. I wanted to make you non-Muslim, but you're non-Muslim. Now tell me what little job you want me to do. Yeah, just go a little trouble. Just for a little tiny trouble. We are ready to do that. Woman, they want them, the woman, not just normal blood is impure anyway. Menstruation blood, dirty blood, throwing on Quran. They not just one Quran. They found these they said we found at least 50, 60, 100 Quran in Soviet. This is why they were taking out all those Qurans. In Pakistan, that was happening. So I don't know what happening to Muslims. Cholo Baran. They found here as well, actually, Victoria Masjid, they found us. They found at 12 o'clock midnight, some man, Muslim, he went to another graveyard, this cemetery, Charlton Cemetery, and he put something next to grave. Then graveyard people, they found them, Victoria Park boys who normally go there and always inspecting things. And they went then and took it out, and it was, I don't know about the goodie and pins, I don't know what, magic, and loads of things were inside. Right? So this is what Muslims are doing. Tangani, sir hasad, always jealousy. Uda putra agge gulang gaya, main piche kyun reh gaya. Oh soni kyun hai to main sona kyun na. Unne vyah kyun ho gaya, mera vyah kyun nahi. Any problem comes, it comes from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And any success comes, it comes from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You can't get no more than what Allah has written for you. You cannot get any less than what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has written for you. It's such a simple strategy. I don't know why we do this and put ourselves in depression. You're going through trouble. Allah wanted you to go to trouble. Allah doesn't hate you. Maybe there is something in Akhirah instead of that. In an exchange of that, maybe Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is going to give you a lot of in Akhirah. Some people live easy life they live in. It's Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is giving them easy life. Some people living difficult life. Kam kar ke saadi mat baj jandi hai. Ta sade kol utne paise nahi bande. Ek banda hamda footballer khedda 260,000 pound a week. Dil ta sadda hai. But why dil sadan lage hai? Because you don't believe in destiny of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So don't believe in it. Whatever life you're living, thanks to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, alhamdulillah. Always look at people who are lower than you. Look at your prophet. He's not lower than you, but look at the life he lived. Look at the life of Sahaba. Because we don't even read about these things. This job is why this job is so good. Person stays on the ground. Because we start thinking about, I'm the only one in trouble. Ask me, you are in trouble. That people found me, when they tell us their problem, believe me, Allah mafi there, Qāsim, seriously, then in this country, this city, people are so poor. They're going through troubles. From their daughters, from their husbands, from their wives, from their children, from their mother-in-law, in-laws. They're about to kill themselves. I still have 3 questions already lying in my phone. And she doesn't know what to do. Imam said, what do you want me to do? What shall I do? And the 3 years he's married to me. I never wanted to marry him. 10 years older than me. And still gives me trouble all the time. Beats me up, does everything. One of the women found me, my husband beat me up so bad that I was pregnant. And and miscarriage. यहाँ पे होगा, यहाँ पे मैनचेस्टर के अंदर ऐसे ऐसे हालात हो रहे हैं. तो आपके तो ऐसा हुआ नहीं है लोगों के. अच्छा, let me just tell them peers. What are peers? Peers are basically, peer is the simple, a very simple definition of peer is a teacher. Teacher is your peer. Teaching is what? In spirituality, he teaches you spiritually, gets you closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. If your peer is only giving you taweez tage, he's not, he's a fake peer. His job was to teach you deen. And remember, for becoming a peer, this is the condition for becoming a peer. Becoming a wali and peer, you have to be an alim deen. You have to have that much knowledge that when your students comes to you and ask you about masala, then you don't tell them, go to alim deen, don't come to me. Then why are you doing? Why are you calling yourself peer? Peer means teacher. You don't even know anything. Why are you holding the seat for? And to go learn and then to go teach. Why I'm using this language? Because these kind of people, they're giving us bad name as well. The begarat people they are. And doing all the hugging ladies as well, one of the peer so. मैं उत्थे में ला के जुत्ती दे मुंह ते मारा बेगैरत शख्स ला दे मामा शरीफ. Why you giving bad name to good ulama? Either you are peer, you are not peer, you cannot hug non-mahrams. Never mind hugging, you can't even touch non-mahram. बेगैरत शख्स, how come you are peer, calling yourself peer? कसम इफाम दा महफिल मैं ना पीरां दी ऐसी दुर्गत लावां ना कि next time वो मन वड़ना देवना अपने किसी जगह तक. Why is the peers are nowadays? Don't get bath of peers, I'm telling you. You wanna save yourself? Don't get bath of peace, don't run after peace. Allah is for us. Rasulullah is the biggest peer. Otherwise, you can get wasted, I'm telling you. And again, not every peer is bad. Yes. Quickly go, quickly, all of you, please. Then ladies will go.